Hey lads, just finished in the gym, back in the car again, loving these videos in the car at the moment. They won't always be in the car, but I always just seem to just want to speak whatever's on my heart in the fucking car. So here we are. I wanted to talk about today the dark side of self-improvement, personal development, and like the trap that we can actually get stuck in. And this is something that I realized recently. It sort of came into my awareness. I saw a video on it and it hit really deep, and I just felt majorly called to share it because I would imagine there'd be a lot of other of you out there, a lot of other young men who felt exactly as I did and would feel the same after hearing this, and also just then working out how to move forward from here. So what I basically wanted to share is we get on this journey of self-improvement, personal development, and we believe that we are broken. And that's certainly what I felt when I first got on this journey. I thought, okay, I need to improve myself and become better because I'm already not that guy. I'm already not good enough. So I need to do all of these things to become someone better. And that serves you at the start because you get a lot of things done. But the dark side of this is you begin to just feel the insurmountable weight. And this is something that I was feeling up until very recently. Like I was really struggling. Like I was nearly ready to give up and quit the whole sort of journey because I was like, I'm too broken. I have too many wounds. My mindset's too broken. I don't believe in myself. So it's going to take me so long, so many years until I'm good enough, until I believe in myself, until I'm healed. And then I'll be that guy. And then I can live. But can you sort of just work out like what the fuck is wrong with that? It's just this, life will be good when. It's a trick of the mind, and it's a trick of our survival mind, because our mind, our brain wants us to say stay safe. We have outdated fear and survival programming dated from many years ago when we were evolving in the tribe. That is outdated now. We no longer need that. And we get that same fear response when we want to post something on social media, when we want to approach someone, when we want to do something that's absolutely fine in the modern world. Our brain perceives, no, we can't do that, we'll die. So then it gives us certain stories and beliefs and whatnot. But sorry, I genuinely just lost my train of thought there, but I'm going to bring it back. So as I said, I was talking about like the dark side of self-improvement. So like I'll be good enough when. That's just ridiculous because that like robs you from living right now in the present moment, and it stops you from living life fully. But that's the caveat, because living life fully now as you are and not identifying with the thoughts and the emotions that tell you you're not good enough, that tell you you can't do it until this, until that tell you to read one more book, that tell you to buy one more fucking course. Yes, all of those things serve a purpose, but if you continually just do those things, if we continually just do the courses, watch videos, watch YouTube, and don't actually take action on what we know in our heart is aligned for us as our next step day by day, we're not actually getting anywhere. And that's what creates this suffering, because we then get trapped in the trap of, I'm never going to move forward, I need to keep reading books, I'm so broken. And we could do that for 10, 20 years. And especially if we're in our 20s, we miss out on the golden opportunities where we don't have maybe family and kids yet. We don't really have that many responsibilities where we can actually go out and live and try and learn and fail, and we gain wisdom, we gain life experience, we work out where we want to live, who we want to surround ourselves around, and we still get to enjoy life, and we get to embody the version of who we want to be now, because you don't have to become that person. You already are. God gave you this beautiful, authentic soul and self. You have everything within you that you already need, but what blocks us and stops us from actually embodying that and becoming that is all of the fear, all of the conditioning that we receive from the ages of 0 to 7, our childhood, all of these beliefs that we take on that aren't actually ours. So it's like, once you understand that and build self-awareness. Like, I will make another video on self-awareness because it's another key aspect that allows you to see this from an observational point of view, detach from your own mind and from your own beliefs and from your own programming, and realize you don't have to listen to that. Your brain and your body is going to tell you, no, we can't do this, we can't take that next step, we can't start that business, we can't approach that girl, we can't move city, because it just wants to keep you safe. And you have to have compassion for this part of your mind, because it's literally just trying to keep you safe. But your soul, your masculine spirit, it wants otherwise, and you know it is as well. That's what I've come to realize now. We have to build enough awareness to act with courage day by day, step by step, regardless of the fear, because it's always going to be there. It's about befriending it, learning to embrace it, and move forward with courage, because that's how your brain's going to rewire itself. That's how our nervous system is going to rewire itself when you are in the position where you're like, you know what, I'm going to approach this girl, I'm going to build this business, I'm going to post this piece of content, I'm going to go up and approach this man for a potential business. All of these things that scare the fuck out of us, and then our mind is trying to tell us, we can't do that, you're not good enough, you're not healed enough yet, we don't believe in ourselves, you can't do that. Just do it and sit in that discomfort, and know it is not easy to do that, but I guarantee it's going to be way more fulfilling than reading another book, because deep down we know that we're not doing, we're not living, and that's what life is about. To be in the arena, to be the man in the arena, living. And as we go along and move forward and actually just experience life whilst growing, whilst healing at the same time, whilst working on your mindset and your beliefs, they get rewired and worked on in real action when you decide to go against them. Because when we just continually get trapped in the self-improvement sphere of just watching videos and consuming content and not actually doing or executing or creating, then we're just reinforcing these beliefs that we're not good enough, we're not healed yet. But as soon as you shock the system and go, let's fucking go, and you keep showing up, you keep doing it to the best of your capacity in each moment, your brain and nervous system goes, hang on, we're doing this. We're actually safe. We're actually doing okay. And then your brain starts to rewire, and it'll give you the intelligence, it'll give you the confidence that you need to be that version of yourself in the moment. And you slowly just rewire your energy, you rewire your frequency. And then you look 6 months down the track and you look back and go, fuck, I have just transformed so much because I actually took action. I stepped into the uncertainty, into the unknown. And that's what I was struggling to understand for so long. I was like, oh, how do I step into the unknown? Actually fucking living. Don't worry so much about how fucking perfect we are, or how not perfect we are, sorry. And it's so freeing. Ever since I've just gone, fuck, I don't need permission to be perfect, to be my best self. I just am. I can just be that now. I am limitless. I can overcome these uncomfortable feelings of insecurity and anxiety and social anxiety and fear. It's all just my mind. It's all elusive. It's not even real. It's just my mind trying to protect me. And now that I'm just focusing on that with awareness every single day and trying to just be my best self in the moment and just go, you know what, like, fuck it, just live now. I've felt alive again for like the first time in so long. Alive. I feel like I can conquer. I just feel like life is exciting again, because it's like I don't have to separate life, personal development, healing. It's all a journey. It's all going to be fulfillment, and all I have to worry about is now in the present moment, because that's all we have. That's where fulfillment is. But yeah, I hope something in that landed for you. But if I could like leave you with just, I guess, a key takeaway or a key question to ask yourself is just, have you been letting yourself get swept up in the self-improvement, personal development trap and over-consuming too much and not actually living your life? And are you feeling that sense of feeling stuck and this like overwhelming sense of, holy shit, this is going to be so hard, how is everyone else doing it easier? It's because they're just living. They're not thinking, they're doing, they're acting with courage. They're not fearless, they just know how to embrace and act in the fear. And that's all you have to do. Just understand that there's always going to be that opportunity to make that courageous choice or give into the fear, and you can make that decision. You're not always going to be able to make the courageous decision. Sometimes we just don't have capacity, and that's okay. You just need compassion in that moment. But just day by day, just show up for yourself and ask yourself, listen to your intuition like I've spoken about in other videos. What is that next step? You don't need to think about 10 steps ahead, months down the track. What is your current goal? What is that current thing that you haven't been doing because you've told yourself you're not ready to do it? And just fucking take action. It could be anything. It could be posting. It could be going to the gym. It could be like whatever. You know what it is. You don't need me to tell you, but just ask yourself that question. And that's sort of what I want this channel to be like. Like I'm not going to sit here and like tell you this secret technique is going to change your fucking life, because there are obviously tools and practices and modalities and techniques that are beneficial, but I want to empower everyone watching to be able to be their own leader, to be able to tap into their own intuition and their own authenticity, because that is the way to live a most fulfilling life as a man. And obviously that's the journey that I'm on as well. So yeah, I'd love to build a community as well one day of like everyone who just sort of is on this path, because it is a very narrow path. But yeah, thank you lads, have a good one, see you in the next one.